Okay, by Eurjpy, we just took this loss, right? This loss by the 1 hour. So if I were to use a cleaner server like FXCM, right? With FXCM, actually let me use FXCM here. So by FXCM, right, we had this range here, this range, and this low. And if I were to jump out to the daily, we had this low here. So I want to use this to build an idea. So what I was looking for was sales, right? Since if we had to look overall, we were making sales towards the downside. So we had this push up, then the push down, then we began consolidating, right? So within this push down, initially we were within this range. So with this range here, where this acted as the 1 hour swing high and then swing low, then we swept this liquidity. So by the weekly analysis, what I was looking for price to give me a confirmation by this demand. So here, if you look closely, we have a push down, consolidation up, and then another push lower. So I saw this as my supply. So what I wanted was the confirmation, right? So what I looked for was a confirmation entry where price would break lower, and then we look for the swing low, which is what we got. So if you to look here, we have this push up, sweep, push higher. So we consolidated a bit, then we broke. So this high here, right? Since we had this push lower, this was the high which was broken by this candle. So this is the low that broke this high. So we tapped into our area of interest, then we immediately broke below, right? So this was a standard confirmation. This is what I used to take entries, right? So once we did that, I marked this as the low break, and my demand was by the extreme. So this one here, this became my entry supply demand, right? This was my entry supply demand, and simply put, I was just looking for price to easily retest the supply, then push lower. So this was going to be the fractal low, which was just swept. So we swept this low, here. So if I were to draw it properly, we swept the low, then continue pushing higher. So right now, like initially what I thought price would immediately break below, then give me another confirmation to take an entry. But if you to look, the bullish trend was quick, right? So my stop loss was from this high and to somewhere up here. Then the low was here. So what I was looking for price to break below this low, then I was going to look for another entry. But then the bullish trend was fast, so it immediately shot up to above my stop loss and I stopped out. So since with this in mind, what I was thinking, I was like, okay, why is it shifting like this so much? And with the bearish idea, what I know that is price swept this low here. If you had to look closely, we swept this low, then immediately had a bullish reaction. So from that we know that there was liquidity lying below these lows here. So once we swept this liquidity, price is now looking to shift higher towards the upside. So by the 4 hour, what price is looking to do is it's looking to make a newer low here. So something like this, where this would be the low that breaks, this would be the low that breaks this high. So if we get that, right, this would be another confirmation to take price to the upside. This is what I had. This was an idea I had by the weekly analysis, but I was looking to catch the last sell down before the up move, because we did get all our confirmations. We got our confirmation entry after the reaction of this supply. So now, since we lost this trade, what I'm looking for is if price can break above here. So let me make this my supply here. What I'm looking for is if price can immediately break above this high, because above this high there's also liquidity here. So there's also liquidity above this high. The best solution is after the takeout of this high, I'd simply take this trade, an aggressive trade, from this low here, and then extend the price maybe towards the upside. So we can look to tackle this swing high here, where there's this demand here that lies. So we can look to extend price towards this demand here, or maybe even aim for the swing if we predict the bullish flow to be stronger than the bearish. So right now I might still switch my ideas to buy, because it looks like the buys are kicking in and making new highs. So that was the loss for Eurjpy.